space, beyond time. Give me a fire, clear my mind. Say of love, tell me your secrets, be my friend. Beyond me, with the light, I am dreaming. You are bold, for you next. You are human, you are me.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. We have in front of a middle.
It's quite remarkable actually that he's made this transition and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So we're up and running. James for Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Jackson! And that's caused a worry or two. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Forward it goes. Awani.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up the...
Shrewsbury Hall! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Oh, it's come loose. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. Elanga. That is good strength. Closing in on... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Disasi attempts a clearance. Lavia. Pedro Neto. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Lavia. Shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Well, they've got it again. And it's Ward-Prowse. Nice bit of trickery. Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Dewsbury Hall. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. In the second half for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Climbs up big! He has done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Now it's Awoniyi. Elanga. It's a good foot in there. Gently done. Forwards and with intent. Nkunku. Pedro Neto. Played out wide. Over to the left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Clearly not happy with that. Chilwell. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. James.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the counter is on. Oh, that's a nice ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well timed, excellent interception. He'll try to keep this alive. Pass is coming off and there's the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Pedro Neto. Nkunku.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Awoniyi.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Rodrigue. Time and again they are repelled. Dewsbury Hall! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, they are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter. And it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players. And that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, every great side these days, Peter, is required to have at least one explosive fullback, and I suppose here we have one in the shape of Ben Chilwell, being someone who typically likes to spend most of his time in the opposition half. It'll be key if he can establish an early control.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Proves too strong. Pedro Neto. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Firmly met. Defending of the desperate variety. Opts to play. He's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Jackson, and he's had it nicked away. Walker Peters. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's the throw. Ugo Chukwu.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them?
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played towards the front line. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's run loose here. And it's been taken straight back. Picked out brilliantly. Chilwell has been caught there. It's a foul. Disasi. Pedro Neto. Palmer. The pressing. Jackson! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, can he get onto this? He could be in here. Oh, great play. It It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Modric. Fernandes. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. James. That's been intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the work of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Disasi has given away a free kick.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Forwards and with intent. Fernandes. Shifted upfield.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets his pass away, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's found him in space. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That has been knocked clear. Throwing. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Stood up well to him there. Walker-Peters calmly anticipates. Fernandes. Modric. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Modric. A temporary retreat here. Caicedo. For Palmer.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Modric! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's well spotted. Modric. Chance! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Nkunku. Now who's going to be first to this? And that has left him in a heap. And he's gone looking for safety. And the number on the